Folks, I'm Rhinohorn7, the guy who's going to read every single DC comic ever released. This is the 4th day. Today is a very important day, because today is the day the company changed its name and officially became DC with the release of Detective Comics Issue 1. Before this, it was called, I believe, National Comics or something like that. This was the birth of DC. This is when it became DC. We're starting with Speed Saunders and the River Patrol. He looks like Sylvester Stallone. Taro isn't Taro. It's actually Cosmo, the genius detective. Bart just doesn't care. He's like, fine, dude. I don't care. She knows he's lying, though. She knows. Bart has to pretend to be an army captain. He has to pretend to be Captain Markham and attend the Olga... Oh, no. He has to make the acquaintance of Olga Balindoff, who is believed to use her charms to steal valuable army secrets. Ooh, Sally makes it to the party. And, and Bart is hanging out with Olga already. Oh, this is long. Slam Bradley! Again, by Jerome Siegel and Joe Shuster. Police chief needs Slam on a case. This short guy really wants to be Slam's partner. She just needs someone to guard her tiny little stupid dog. Gets really mad. He gets really mad about having to guard a dog. He should kill the dog. He pays the short guy to do the dog job. Okay, they're calling him a person in quotations just because he's short. So he calls Slam Bradley and is like, she went into the store and she disappeared. He tells Slam how to get to the place, and then on the other side of the pit is a dragon. Oh no, that's not a real dragon. It's like a building. It's a painting. He spills the paint. Oh, it's glowing paint. Okay. Now they can see him in the dark, and they're gonna follow him. Slam paints Shorty, so he's glowing. Oh, okay, that's a slur. Oh, he wants her to sign a paper to permit his torturers to torture her. Is that illegal? That's ready. He starts fighting them. Shorty's trapped just like the others. Oh, and finally, Shorty becomes Slam's partner. That is the end of Detective Comics Issue 1. There was a lot of good stuff in here. Speed Saunders was peak. Cosmo the Phantom of Disguise, amazing. Liked that one a lot. Where is it? Oh no, this one. Bart Reagan, Spy, was really good. And obviously, Slam Bradley was peak. Okay, a couple things I noticed about this. One, it's more action-adventure spy stuff, which is what I like. So I'm happy about that. This is already better than More Fun Comics and New Comics. Or New Adventure Comics, I think it's called now. So, I already like this one better than those ones just because it's more action and adventure. 2, the stories in this one are a lot longer. Like, they're like 7-8 pages, whereas in previous issues of the other comics, the stories were like 2 pages, 4 pages at the absolute max. So anyways, that was Detective Comics Issue 1, and now we move on to More Fun Comics. Number 19. What? So there's some guy smiling at the table, and he's really pale, and they're like, yo, that guy's really weird. Dr. Ockle is like, I'm gonna go see what's going on. And then it turns out the guy's dead, and he's been dead for at least a month? That's insane. What is going on? I guess we'll have to find out next issue. Holy shit, dude. Okay, I just needed a clip for TikTok. Do not pick the flowers. Elevation 3,100 feet. Hey, can't you read? Say, comrade, would you mind keeping an eye on this while I go out to lunch? And the funny part of it is if he's usually ferocious with strangers, Mr. Jones. Do you know Yankee Doodle? Alright, but you don't need to be so small about it. I have 3 pesos. Let's start a revolution. You must join us for dinner tonight, Count. We're having fried hamburger and onions. I really think we'd better decide who's going to drive. The only trouble about sitting on the ground is you don't have no place to hang your legs. Those were funny, dude. Those are so funny, bro. Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa. Dude. Okay, they reuse this stance like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times they would use the same stance and just change his face and maybe his hand once. Steve Carson. So these two kids are federal men. They're junior federal men. And they got that by reading Steve Carson's adventures in New Adventure Comics. Then they hear some groaning from behind the fence. It's Steve Carson. He's injured or something. He says, "You've got to help me, kids. You kids. I'm a federal. I work with the FBI. You got to help me, kids." Okay, he was caught up with a kidnapper and he got shot. Oh, okay. So he's asking these two children to go stop a kidnapper. He's saying, "Oh, I'm hurt. I'm injured by a bullet, but you two kids, you have to go stop this kidnapper." So they decide, all right, we're gonna prove that we deserve to be junior federalmen because we're gonna stop this kidnapper. Me, 12 years old, and my friend here, 9 years old, we're gonna stop this kidnapper. They peek into the window and they see the guy. They see the bad guy. He's got his gun to another guy's face. He's like, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you in exactly 1 minute. And I've got the money. I've got the ransom money, and I'm gonna shoot you in exactly 1 minute. This guy's pretending to sell ice cream. And then the tall guy sneaks in the window, and then the bad guy slams the door, and the bad guy, he's ready to kick this guy. And then the short kid splashes him in the face with melted ice cream. And then Steve Carson thanks them because the bad guy's been caught. Wow. Look, you too can join the Junior Federal Men Club. Hey, if you are between the ages of 7 and 12, you too can join the Junior Federal Club. You can go on dangerous missions, stopping kidnappers, drug addicts, murderers, all at the age of 9 years old for just $5 a month. Sorry, actually it's 5 cents a month. And then you will be an official federal junior. If you die, you will not get... if you die, we're not to blame. By signing up for this, you sign a contract that says, if you die, it's not our fault. Yeah, only you can prevent kidnappings. You, 9-year-old Timmy, watching this on your TV in 1935. You have to save the world, kid. Get to it. And then Slam slaps him in the face and kicks him out the door. Hangs onto the spare tire of the lawyer's car. Shorty throws a bolt. Tony ducks, slips, and falls to his death. And she's beating up the cabbie. What? What? What is this? Dude, he threw a potted plant out the window. Why did you do that? Just jokes. I'm trying to tell you, doctor, it's my son who has the toothache. I guess I should have worn my rubbers. Got a light? Quick, there's been a robbery. Where can I find a policeman? Ladies and gents, you have seen many parachute jumps. They're old stuff, but Daredevil will now thrill you with a 15,000-foot jump without a parachute. I still don't believe you can do the Hindu rope trick. He used to be a caretaker in the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Doctor, do you think you could remodel my nose? Very simple. I'll use dynamite. Why are these never funny? They're capable of being funny. You know, people back then. Because there's funny. I've read some funny comics in this. Yeah. In this very in this very title. But these ones are never funny. Okay, Dr. Occult. He opens the coffin, and there's nothing there. The coffin is empty. Uh-oh, a butler? Custer the butler? Custer the butler, okay. And Dr. Occult falls unconscious. Dr. Occult is dead. And that, folks, is the end of today's stream. The birth of, we just witnessed the birth of DC Comics. Some of my favorite things today were Slam Bradley was really fun. The Bart guy, I think it was just called Spy. That was fun. Federal Men was good. It was funny. But there was we only got to see one Federal Men issue. What else was there? What was that one thing? What did we just read? What did we just read? What did we just read? Oh, right. Dr. Occult. Dr. Occult was good. There's a lot of mysteries going on in Dr. Occult right now. I'm excited to see where we're going. And overall, there was a lot of Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster in this era, I suppose. And it's leading up to Superman, because currently we are in 1937. We are within 1937, and we'll get into 1938 very soon. And eventually, through 1938, we will eventually reach the dawn, the birth of Superman, who, obviously, while not being exactly the first superhero, did popularize superheroes. The superheroes are only where they are today because of Superman. Every superhero can be traced back to Superman, and we are seeing the birth of that. Very soon we will see the birth of that. We're going to see the dawn of Superman soon, but today we saw the dawn of DC Comics, and that was awesome. Thank you for watching. I'm Ron7. I'm going to watch every single DC comic ever released. It will take me about 18 years. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.